And it is not that industrialization and the growth of technology has made man mechanical, has made man a machine. Man has always been a machine. Industrialization has only revealed the truth, and it is a great revelation. Man has always lived in slavery, but the slavery was not so apparent, was not so penetrating. There was always an illusion of freedom. The mechanization of all that you are surrounded with has made you aware that you are also nothing but a machine. You have always been that. Buddhas have always been telling you that you exist unconsciously, that you exist like a robot, that you are not yet a human being, but your illusions persisted. The modern world has taken the last illusion from you. It has revealed the truth to you that you are nothing but a machine, efficient, inefficient. But a machine. It had to be so because only when you live with machines can you become aware of your machine-like existence. You had always lived with trees and animals and people in the past, and it had always given you the false idea that there was freedom. Freedom exists only when you are utterly conscious. Only a Buddha is free. Freedom is in Buddhahood. Nobody else is free. Nobody else can be free. But people can believe they are free, and it is a very consoling illusion. The modern world has taken your illusion away from you. And it is good, because now a great desire to be free will arise, a great longing to attain to something beyond the machine. For example, the computer has proved that howsoever efficient you are in your mind, it is not the mind that makes really human, because that work can be done better by a computer. The people who used to do beautiful mathematics will be offended, because the computer can do it in a far better way. And the work of the computer is such, they say, that if a problem will take 70 years for a great mathematician to solve, working day in, day out, the computer can solve it within a second. Now, what is the lesson to be learned? That the brain is nothing but a biocomputer. Without the computer, it would never have been revealed to you that your brain is a computer. With the computer, now the people who think they are great intellectuals, mathematicians, scientists, specialists, are all reduced to machines. It was not possible 2,000 years before. There was no way to know that the mind functions as a machine, that the mind is nothing but a machine. There is just one thing the computer cannot do. It can be logical, but it cannot be loving. It can be rational, but it cannot be meditative. A computer cannot meditate. A computer cannot love. And that is the hope, and that is where man can still go beyond machines. You can love. Your love will be the decisive factor in the coming days, not logic. The computer is perfectly logical, more logical than any Aristotle. Not mathematics. The computer is more mathematical than any Albert Einstein. The computer is going to solve all those types of problems. The computer will solve every problem that scientists used to take years to solve. It can solve them within seconds. Sooner or later, science will go into the hands of computers, and the scientist will be needed only to operate the computer. That's all. The computer can do so many things far more quickly, far more efficiently, with less and less possibility of making any errors. This is something tremendously significant. It can make you very frightened. It can give you the idea that there is nothing left. That man is just a machine. But it can also fill you with great hope, because now the computer has revealed that the head is not man's true reality. Now we have to search for the heart, because the computer has no heart. Only by searching for our heart, only by allowing our heart to dance and sing and love, will we be able to retain the glory and dignity of being human. Otherwise it is gone. The future looks bleak to you, because you only see the darker side of the phenomenon. You are not aware of its lighter side. I see the dawn coming very close. Yes, the night is very dark, but the future is not bleak, not at all. In fact, for the first time in human history, millions of people will be able to become Buddhas. It was very rare to become a Buddha in the past, because it was very rare to become aware of the mechanicalness of man. It needed great intelligence to be aware that man is a machine. And you say, oh, the destruction of the forests and the pollution of the air and sea, so that it is uncertain whether the environment can maintain its delicate balance. How can the world possibly survive all this? That is one of the most beautiful things about science and technology. It creates problems just to solve them. And the problem can only be solved when it has been created. Then it becomes a challenge. Now the greatest challenge before technology is how to maintain the balance of nature. How to maintain ecological harmony. That challenge was never there before. It is a new problem. For the first time, science is facing a new problem. We have lived on this earth for millions of years. Slowly, we had been growing more and more expert technologically, but we had not yet been able to destroy the natural balance. We were as yet a very small force on the earth. Now for the first time, our energy is bigger, far bigger than the earth's energy to keep its balance. This is a great phenomenon. Man has become so powerful that he can destroy the natural balance. But he will not destroy it. Because to destroy the natural balance means he will be destroyed himself. He will find new ways, and new ways are being found. The way to regain the delicate balance of nature is not by renouncing technology. It is not by becoming hippies, it is not by becoming Gandhians. No, not at all. The way to regain the balance of nature is through superior technology. Higher technology, more technology, if technology can destroy the balance. Why can't technology regain it? Anything that can be destroyed can be created. And now it is almost feasible to float cities in the sky, in the air, in big, enormous balloons. There is no need for everybody to live on the earth. And it will be really beautiful. Floating cities in the air and the green earth below you, huge forests again. As the earth used to be before we started cutting all the forests. The earth can become the same again. You can come back to the earth for holidays. It is possible now to float cities in the ocean, and that will be beautiful. It is possible now to make underground cities so the earth, its greenery, its beauty is not destroyed. You can live in air-conditioned cities underneath the earth. You can come once in a while for your Sunday prayer to the earth and go back. It is possible for man now to be transported to another planet. The moon may become our next colony. The moon may become our habitation. The way is not by regressing. It is not possible to regress. Now man cannot live without electricity. And man cannot live without all the comforts that technology has made available. And there is no need either. It would become so poor a world. You don't know how people lived in the past, always starving, always ill. You have forgotten. In the past, if 20 children were born, only 2 would survive. Life was very ugly, and without machines, there was slavery. It is only because of machines that slavery has disappeared from the earth. If more machines come, then more of this slavery will disappear. Horses become free again if more cars are there. Oxen become free again. If more machines are there to do their work, animals can become free again. Freedom was not possible without machines. If you drop machines, people will again become slaves. There will be those who will start dominating and forcing. You see the pyramids, they look so beautiful. But each pyramid was made in such a way that millions of people died in making it. That was the only way to build those big structures. All the beautiful palaces of the world and the forts. So much violence happened, Only in that way could they be made. The Great Wall of China, millions of people died in making it. They were forced. Generations of people were forced to just make this China Wall. Now people go and see it, and they have completely forgotten that it represents such an ugly chapter of history. For the first time, electricity and technology have taken on the workman, need not do it. Technology can free man absolutely from work. And the earth can be playful for the first time. Luxury is possible for the first time. There is no need to go back. That's why I'm against the Gandhian approach towards life, utterly against. If Gandhi is followed, then the world will again become ugly, poor, dirty, ill. The way is ahead, one has to go to superior technology that can restore the balance. The earth can really become paradise.